Colorado High School Activities Association basketball is on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com tonight from Highland High School. It's a Patriot League clash as the visiting Brush Speed Diggers take on the Highland Huskies. And a pleasant good evening, everyone. I'm John Beltran. Welcome to tonight's broadcast. Momentarily, we'll have the starting lineup in the national anthem. The Beat Diggers go into this game with a record of 4-1. And before we get to the lineups, let's get to tonight's national anthem. Momentarily, we'll get to tonight's starting lineups. The Diggers taking on the Highland Huskies. Highland going into this game with a record of 5-3. The Beat Diggers, after defeating Denver Christian last night, 66-61, are 4-1 on the year. Okay, we'll introduce those starting lineups for you because we're not getting the best feed from that. The Beat Diggers going with Jared Spooner, Winston Harris, Omar Gomez, Tyler Ryder, and Chris Ely. And for the Highland Huskies, they go with Joe Stieber, a 6-foot senior, along with Andrew Jackson, a 5'8 sophomore guard, Colin McCrary, a 6'2 junior guard, Joey Jackson, a 6-foot senior forward, and Jacob Seaton, a 6'2 senior center. We welcome you to Beat Digger Blastoff, brought to you by our State Farm insurance agents, Kelly Seabrands in Fort Morgan and Greg Mullen and Brush. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Let Kelly Seabrands work with you to get the discounts you desire and the coverage you need. The opening tip brought to you by Ackley Building Center. Layup up and in. Controlled immediately off the tip by the Highland Huskies, and Joey Jackson with the layup. Here is Ryder the other way. Back out to Harris. Wide open three in the corner. No good. And the ball is tipped around. It's loose. And checked at it was Joe Stieber with the layup. Joey Jackson with the assist. Ball was tipped out of bounds off a Beat Digger. It will be Highland basketball, your one-stop center for projects around your home office or yard is Ackley, offering everything you need to build, remodel, or repair, from paint to storm doors and windows to lumber and building materials. 1402 Mill Street in Brush. Layup missed, but the follow is up. No good by McCrary. He's got it again. McCrary fades from 5. That's an air ball. And the rebound is taken away by Jared Spooner. Quickly into the front court. Gomez at the free throw line. Left of the lane. Jump pass. Left corner. Ely. His three is up and off the right side of the rim. And the rebound is controlled by Highland's Joey Jackson. Crossing the timeline for Highland is Jackson. On the outside right to Stever. Stever down low. That pass intercepted by none other than Jared Spooner on the outside right. Fakes that long three. Jump pass. Cross court to Winston Harris. 1:10 into the game. Highland leading 2-0. On a bucket just 2 seconds in by Joe Stever. Left corner Spooner. Jump pass down low for Ely. Backs his man back out to Spooner. Left corner three is well short. Ball knocked out of bounds. It is off of Jacob Seaton. Beat Digger basketball once again. Countryside Feed and Landscaping Supplies, where their customers are always more important than their sales. Harris in the left corner for Ryder. Back out to Ely. Beat Diggers going for their 5th win of the year. Harris, left corner three is an air ball. Ugly looking shot, but Gomez has the rebound in the corner. Harris down low. That pass is intercepted. Taken away by Jackson. Into the front court for Highland is Andrew Jackson. Jackson on the left wing to Colin McCrary. Dribbling towards the top of the key against Chris Ely. Into the lane all the way. Scoops it up. Should be an offensive foul. It is. Harris was standing right there. Outstanding defensive play. The foul committed by McCrary. Not a team foul because it's an offensive foul. And checking into the game for the Huskies immediately will be Tanner Long. And Long in for McCrary. And McCrary is bleeding. That's the reason he's out. Into the front court is Harris. On the outside left beyond the three-point circle. Looking down low near the timeline to Gomez. Gomez jump pass free throw line to Ryder. Right corner for Ely. Ely to his left. Bounce pass right corner. Spooner. Jump pass inside Ryder. Off the window and in for Tyler Ryder. The assist going to Jared Spooner. And the game is deadlocked at 2. The other way, Andrew Jackson. Cross-court pass to Seaton. Back to Andrew Jackson. Jackson at the top of the key. On the right wing. Over to Tanner Long. Long, right of the free throw line. Bounce pass is kicked out of bounds by Ryder. As Highland retains possession, we play 2 minutes and 22 seconds. Both teams have a bucket. Joe Stever to throw it in front of the Beat Digger bench. On the high right to Andrew Jackson. Jackson against Harris, looking for the pick, maintaining that dribble. Picks up the dribble, can't find a teammate, got to get rid of it, or he's got the 5-second count to deal with. Finds Seaton. Here is Long. Long beyond the three-point circle on the high right. Top of the key, Jackson, straightaway three. It's off to the left. Ball is tipped around into the hands of Winston Harris. The other way, the Beat Diggers 2-on-1. The layup up and in. Harris to Spooner. Spooner fouled by Andrew Jackson and J.S. to the stripe. Spooner last night had 22 points, 2 fewer than teammate Winston Harris, who led all scores with 24, as the Beat Diggers won that game 66-61. And Spooner, the junior, to the stripe, where the Beat Diggers utilizing that full-court game to their advantage. The free throw is deep, but Harris has the rebound. The follow is up, and that's too strong. Harris going for the rebound again. It's loose in the corner, picked up by Chris Ely, dribbling right baseline, double team. Had to back it out. No, bounce pass down low, but that one is tipped away, intercepted by Highland. Here's Long the other way, nearly traveled at the free throw line. Back out to Jackson, right corner three is up by Stever. Good. Joe Stever nails the triple. He's got all 5 points. And now Highland has reclaimed the lead at 5-4 with 4:44 to go in the first. Right corner, Ryder wide open to Harris. Layup up. He's fouled as he misses. Harris cutting to the basket on the left side, and the foul was committed by Jacob Seaton. So Winston Harris to the stripe. Last night did not have the shooting touch until the second half, so no worries that Winston has missed his first few shots here. He's got a gorgeous release. And the free throw is good. The game is tied at 5. Next up for the Beat Diggers, they'll play on Friday. Weather permitting, we're expecting snow on Thursday. And with wrestling coming up later this week, and basketball on Friday and Saturday, that could amend the high school sports schedule. We'll find out. Second free throw, in and out, lane violation against the Beat Diggers. So that free throw essentially did not count. Game tied at 5. Into the game for Highland is Andy Allen. He's got the basketball at the top of the key. On the outside right against Winston Harris. Looking to his right. Cross court to Stever. Stever against Seth Tedford into the game. To Tanner Long at the free throw line. He's trapped over there by Kyle Lynch. Back to Allen. Down low Here's the shot, a little 5-footer up and short. Jared Spooner has the rebound. Shot was missed by Jacob Seaton. Baseball pass to Tedford, right corner. Dribbling right baseline, double team. Jump pass left corner to Lynch. Lynch to his right. Back out to Nick Sopris. Sopris, Harris, Spooner, Tedford, and Lynch for Brush. Long three is up, and that is deep, but it's a traveling violation on Winston Harris, and the Beat Diggers in the early going, less than 4 minutes in, have committed 1 turnover per minute. So the score remains tied at 5. Long with the basketball. Jump pass intercepted by Sopris. Sopris going to have to back it out. It's a 2-on-3. Oh, down low. Spooner cutting to the basket, plays it up ahead. Spooner came out of nowhere, and Jared's got 4 points. The Beat Diggers reclaimed the lead. It's 7-5. Allen into the front court on the outside right to Joey Jackson. In the left corner, back out to Allen, guarded by Sopris. Top of the key to Joey Jackson once again. On the right wing to Stever. Up top, here's Tanner Long. The Beat Diggers in a man-to-man defense in the early going. Dribbling into the lane. Joey Jackson all the way, scoops it up wildly, misses. Offensive foul. Drawing his second charging foul was Winston Harris. Jackson commits his first. Last night's game was at a quick pace. The Beat Diggers love to run. They're doing it once again tonight. Even though we don't have too many points, it's 7-5 with 3:25 to go in the first. Backboard pressure being applied by Highland. The Beat Diggers should be able to break this with no problem, and Winston Harris does. Dribbles by 2. Bounce pass in the right corner for Spooner. Spooner to his left. Jump pass, cross court to Lynch, down low. Errant pass, intercepted by the Huskies. Here is Tanner Long, straight away, 16-footer is off the backboard, no good. Winston Harris with his third rebound already. On the outlet to Kyle Lynch, dribbling left baseline, has to back it out. Up top to Sopris, fakes the 3, steps in. 16-footer around and good. It got rim. It got window. It went in for Nick Sopris. Beat Diggers 9, Huskies 5. The Beat Diggers with a steal in the backcourt, and Joey Jackson with a second foul. And how about this? The Beat Diggers yet to commit a foul. They're up 9-5. Inquire about home loans and farm equipment loans at your local Bank of Colorado today. Bank of Colorado locally in Brush at Fort Morgan. The way banking should be. They brought you the first Beat Diggers score of the game. That was a Tyler Ryder bucket. In the left corner, Tedford with a basketball over to Spooner. On the outside right, Sopris, cross-court Harris, left wing 3. Good! Winston Harris, who nailed 5 triples last night, nails 1 tonight. 32nd timeout called by the Huskies. The Beat Diggers are on a 7-0 run. So refreshing for Brush. They come out tonight even stronger than last night after struggling over the first couple of minutes. But now Winston hits his 3. Jared Spooner has 4 points. And only one Husky has scored. That's Joe Stever with 5 points. Now the Huskies, as we alluded to earlier, 5-3 going into this game. Beat Diggers and Highland Huskies with 2 common opponents. Eaton, which defeated Highland by 15. Beat Diggers lost to Eaton by 5. And Highland lost at Platte Valley by 1967-48. That was in late December. The Beat Diggers defeated Platte Valley 63-55 on December 16th. And while the Beat Diggers played last night, this is Highland's first game in nearly 3 weeks, in exactly 3 weeks, as a matter of fact. 21 days, that equals 3 weeks. We resume play. Sopris, Lynch, Harris, Tedford, and Spooner for the Beat Diggers. With the basketball, checking in as Nathan Stone for Highland. Down low, jump pass inside, Stever with a layup. Off the excellent feed by Jacob Seaton. Stever with 7. It's 12-7, stopping the 7-0 Beat Digger run. 2:12 to go in the first. Spooner on the outside left of the basketball. On the left baseline to Lynch. Back out to Spooner. Up top to Harris. Wide open 3. Up good for Winston Harris. Boy, this guy's been shooting lights out lately. He's got 7. And the Beat Diggers up by 8, 15-7. The other way. Here is Allen all the way. Scoops it up, no good. And the rebound is put back up and in, and the Beat Digger foul. Seaton with a basket. Beat Diggers were not there to defend it. The foul was committed by Zeb Tedford. That's the first team foul, incidentally. So Highland makes this a 6-point game. And now the left-hander, Seaton, with a free throw. Good. Now, Highland's won 5 games already this year. This will not be a cakewalk. The Beat Diggers are going to have to play hard, and Spooner will take a breather in favor of Landon Doyle, who I don't believe saw any action last night, but they'll play tonight with 1:43 to go in the first. On the high right, Harris with the basketball. Right corner for Lynch. Lynch cross-court Silpers. Wide open. Left wing 3 is up and gone. Nick Silpers nails Brush's 3rd tray of the game. Beat Diggers once again with a 3-point lead at 18-10. Andy Allen has his pass tipped away in the backcourt. Ball is loose, and it's still loose. Now it's back in the backcourt once again, but Highland has it. Bounce pass down low. That one is knocked away. Landon Doyle to the floor, but he traveled, and he really never controlled the basketball. But apparently the official said he did, because if not, he wouldn't have called traveling. Huskies to throw it in. That's Nathan Stone in the right corner. Interior pass is knocked away, tied up between Harris of Brush and Seaton of Highland. Possession arrow, Beat Diggers. Oh, the Beat Diggers keep up this pace. This could be an 80-point game. Well, we've now got a player checking in for Highland with the number 40. So we do not have on the roster at all. We'll just refer to him as 40. At the top of the key, Silpers. Right wing Harris. Another 3 is up and off the back of the rim. And the strong side rebound is controlled by Joe Stever of Highland. Into the front court, Andy Allen. Here is 40 in the lane. Jump pass in the corner. Tanner Long backs up for a 3, in and out. And the ball is rebounded by Winston Harris. His jump pass to Landon Doyle, and Doyle traveled. Got 41.9 remaining in the opening quarter. Beat Diggers leading 18-10. And to throw it in front of the Beat Digger bench will be Joe Stever. Outside to 40. In the right corner, the Stever down low 40, and a traveling violation on 40, who did not dribble before he drove to the basket. Brush with an opportunity before the end of the opening quarter to grab a double-digit advantage. Silpers across the timeline on the high right to Lynch. Right corner bounce pass for Doyle. Back to Lynch. Steps in, and the ball is stripped away. It's a 2-on-2 for Highland, and Tanner Long double dribbles. Well, how about that? One staple of the Beat Diggers this season is that virtually any time they commit a turnover, invariably they will force a turnover just seconds later. 15 seconds to go. Brush leading 18-10, and I believe the Beat Diggers will set it up for the final shot of the opening quarter. Harris in the high right, bounce pass in the corner to Lynch. 6 seconds to go. Lynch to his left with 5. Over to Harris with 4. Lynch in the high right's got to get rid of it with 2. Silpers puts up a long 3, and that's after the buzzer. Not a good possession for the Beat Diggers, but it was a good first quarter with the score. Brush 18, Highland 10. It's a 60-second break on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com.